What's up, fuckers? Here it is. The story of having my wisdom teeth pulled. Because I was a moron when I was 18 and didn't get them done when I had insurance then. Then didn't go to the dentist for 15 years and then put it off for another 7 after that. So at age 40, got my fucking wisdom teeth pulled. Pretty easy prep. You know, you can't eat or drink anything, not even water, 6 hours before. Setting it at 9 a.m. really sucks because I'm awake well before that, and I couldn't have any coffee or anything. I had to go in with my stink breath, but whatever. So get in, get me all situated. You know, it's still COVID protocol, so I get mask and all that crap. But we get me all set up in the seat, and we're going to be doing conscious sedation through an IV because, again, because of COVID times, trying to get me into an ER to put me all the way under would take months. So yeah, I'm going to do conscious sedation. Now, I had done conscious sedation once before, different version slightly, when I had an endoscopy and a colonoscopy, and I got to watch cameras go in places that I really wish I hadn't. God, I wish I hadn't. Anyways, I was like, yeah, I mean, we can try it. The doctor was like, yeah, we'll get you comfortable. I was, okay. He brings in a team of 4 people. I tell him, I said, oh, not sure this will be enough. I was like, I will say, though, my record is 4, one on each limb, trying to find a vein. Oh, are you difficult? You difficult to stick? Sticking me is easy. Sticking me in the vein, yeah, it kind of sucked. Longest it ever took somebody was 45 minutes. And then there was an ER nurse who got it done in like 2 seconds. So I've had the gambit. So we've got the doctor. I'm strapped up. And I got a doctor on my right. I got a dental assistant, somebody else on my left in like a pinkish, purplish scrub who's, got a bunch of good energy, which is, for someone who's had no coffee on a Wednesday fucking morning, just needs to bring it down a little bit, fucking Tina, all right? I got someone down near my left leg, someone down near my right leg. Now, neither of those two are doing a goddamn thing at the moment. I don't know what their role was when I was under. Keeping my feet uncrossed seemed to be a big deal because I like to cross my feet because that's how I get comfortable. Like, no, you have to uncross your feet. And I was like, oh, okay. They're like, oh, we'll stand against you so that you don't fall off or whatever. So one of them stood up and stood pressed against my legs so that, because I'm a fat fuck, so I wouldn't spill off the table. But doctor, starts feeling around. I'm like, yeah, right here's about normally where you're going to have your best shot. It's only going to be there or over there. And as he's looking to stick over here, someone's got the woman with her pink and fucking purple scrubs, starts putting a warm towel on my arm. Warm. And I was like, wait, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's to, warm it up, help the vein. And I'm like, okay, well, it's burning my fucking skin. Thank you very much, Barbara. If we could not melt the skin. I mean, I figured I was coming away with less tattoos is what I figured was going to happen for sure. And then, the other two trying not to laugh, I think, in their, darker colored, blackish colored scrubs. The doctor wore fucking all black too, which it's a great thing. We're going to stab you with a needle and give you some drugs and wearing all black, looking like fucking death. So he, stabs me in the arm, and I just look at him and go, you missed. He's like, how can you tell? That was too easy. You missed. He's like, all right, yep. So he missed, and he pulled it out, and he went in a second time. I was like, no, I don't think so. He's like, crap. So he starts feeling, he starts doing all the stuff again, and he goes in good for a third one. Fing, and I went, I was like, yep, you got it. Fuck. How do you know? He goes, oh, it hurt like you got it. And yeah, he did. He got the IV, and they started feeding me some drugs, and almost immediately, the whole fucking room starts turning blurry, and I'm like, great. there was no good feeling with it. Shit was just going blurry. It wasn't like when you're on fucking propofol and you start counting down from 10 down to 0, and by the time you get to not, you're out and you get the good feeling on the way. Or last time I had propofol and I was talking about Scotland, and I think I got like 2 steps into a journey I was talking about, and I woke up, an hour later in the fucking recovery room. It wasn't like that. No, I was pretty fucking awake, and everything was just fucking blurry. And like colors start melding together. The fucking woman with her fucking pink and purple on my left is moving. Shit's moving at a slow motion, and it just looks like a fucking giant rainbow is trying to fucking attack the left side of my fucking face. And I just see like this demonic fucking, claw, reaching in to help, get things set up and hold my mouth open and get it all propped up. And I'm like, and I can't, I'm barely with it, making fucking noises. And then I did lose time there for a couple minutes because this procedure was a little over an hour. Well, the time with the shit in my arm to the time we were done was a little over an hour, and I only had track of about 49 minutes, so I might have lost 12, 13 minutes in there, and thank fucking God. But it really starts pumping and really starts getting me. And now, so not only are we all fucking fuzzy and weird shit, but it's like a fucking tunnel is fucking running away from me. And this fucking woman in her pink purple fucking scrubs are fucking stretching out like this crazy fucking Gumby person of fucking color, like this just like Laffy Taffy, just fucking stretching down the whole left side of my vision. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then the fucking doctor's over here dressed in all black, and his little person down by my foot's dressed in all black. And they just start merging fucking together like this two-headed fucking, it's not like a snake with 2 heads. It's like 2 heads with 2 snake bodies, if that makes any fucking sense. They fucking Siamesed in the middle, fucking 2 dinks coming off from their fucking heads, going in opposite directions, making a fucking cock wing, at their noses. And that's when shit just starts fucking coming in my mouth with fucking. I start hearing all these fucking weird noises. Can't feel my fucking left side of my face, but I start hearing all this fucking grinding and fucking drilling. It's like it's fucking construction season in Massachusetts going on in my fucking mouth. And the lights that are over me are like flashing, but they're flashing mixed with the color from the black fucking scrubs over here and the pinkish purple over there and the fucking tint of the paint on the fucking wall. Are all fucking flashing, and it's like a fucking demonic fireworks show is going off right in front of my fucking face. And the doctor must have had to really put some leverage in, because he's not exactly up on top of me, but he's basically up on top of me, trying to get this fucking sideways ass fucking tooth on the left side of my face out, which there is a giant crater there, by the way. This is weeks ago. This has been a month since this motherfucker got removed. And as I feel it was like this fucking sound of it finally coming out and breaking free. The sound kind of like, I kind of snapped to it. I was really, it was less hallucination-y right away, and it looks like, I know now it's him pulling out a tooth, but I picture organs coming out of my mouth and fleshy parts and things that are not the tooth that were going in there for, like my soul is being ripped out of my mouth. And fucking pink lady over here is, doing her best to help with whatever. Get this little fucking spacer. It looks like a fucking little tiny little mini surfboard that's foam, sticks in my mouth. She's trying to make sure that it, it stays where it needs to. My shit doesn't close. I don't bite my fucking tongue off or anybody's fucking fingers. And everybody sort of steps back, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they were like, hey, you're doing good, bud. And I'm like, the fuck I am. And then we start talking about, okay, he goes, well, you know, we still got to do the other side. And I'm like, oh, great, great. Yeah, that's awesome. He goes, is this side of your face numb? I don't know. And he pokes me with something. Nope, felt all of that. So they had to give me more Novocaine, and they had to give me more Novocaine, and then more Novocaine, and then even more Novocaine, because it takes a long time for Novocaine to make me feel fucking numb. It took a while for this side of my face to go numb-ish. And the more numb this went, the more alert I'm becoming, because the make me loopy drugs, the subconscious sedation drugs are wearing off, and I'm becoming more and more completely fucking coherent. And as if I'm talking to you right now. And I was like, what are we doing? So like, I can't give you too much more of this because, you know, I'm a fat fuck. I got sleep apnea. I got this or that. And he doesn't want to put me in a coma or kill me, whatever. And I appreciate that. But what you're telling me now is the other half of my wisdom tooth removal is going to be all willy-nilly, like we just buds at the fucking pub and you're going to reach in and yank it out. I'm going to have a numb chin and cheek, and you're just going to reach and let me tell you everything I thought I fucking heard the first time around. And I was like, oh, it's probably just the drugs. No, 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 no. You could hear it with way more clarity. It's like watching it fucking in UHD 4K with fucking Dolby Atmos inside your head, because the drill's going in and they're fucking jackhammering shit into your mouth, and it is so loud you can hear it inside your head. Like the movie of ripping a tooth out is happening in your fucking head. Yeah, there was drilling, sawing, squishing. I was just waiting for someone to try tying a string to a fucking bumper on a fucking Oldsmobile or something, or boom, rip that motherfucker out. It hurt. This side hurt. I was very fucking awake for it, and I mean, I'm a month later and I'm doing amazing. But all of my fears about having my wisdom teeth out when I was 18 came to fruition when I was 40. And I will tell you that if you're contemplating waiting until you're 40 or older to have your wisdom teeth out, don't. Do not. Because the process is much harder when you're older and they're that much more rooted in there. And the recovery is a motherfucker. I'm not kidding about the fucking two dinks attached to the fucking nose either. That fucking pink gummy fucking. I'm not sure how my ass feels either.